There is a man in your life who is completely alone, and he will never tell you, not because nothing is wrong, but because he was taught, since he was a little boy, that saying something is wrong makes him the problem. So he laughs at the right moments, he shows up, he seems completely fine, and he is disappearing, quietly, every single day. This is not about being shy. This is a psychological crisis, and the most dangerous part is that nobody is allowed to talk about it. In 1990, the average man had 3 close friends. Today, that number is 1, and 15% of men report having no close friends at all. 0 people they can call when everything falls apart, and most of them don't even realize how alone they actually are, because admitting loneliness feels weaker than just being lonely. Boys are taught, not with words but with reactions, that emotional expression is weakness. Cry and get called soft, open up and get called sensitive, ask for help and lose respect. So they stop, they build walls, they call it independence, they call it masculinity, they call it strength. But those walls kept the pain out, and kept everyone else out too. Now they are grown men sitting in silence, defending the exact thing that is destroying them. And here is the part nobody wants to say out loud. That ego is not masculinity. That ego is fear. Fear of being seen. Fear that if someone knows all of it, they will leave. So they leave first. They push people away before anyone gets close enough to matter. And then they wonder why the room is empty. Research from Brigham Young University found that chronic loneliness increases the risk of early death by 26%, more than obesity, more than heavy drinking. And the cruelest part, loneliness makes you worse at the one thing that would fix it. It makes connection feel dangerous. It makes reaching out feel like confirming everything you feared, that you are too much, that you are better off alone. So you stay alone, and the wall gets thicker. Men are not lonely because they are broken. They are lonely because they followed every instruction they were ever given, perfectly. Be strong, don't need people, don't show pain, handle it. And the reward, for a lifetime of performing in vulnerability, is a room with no one in it. That is not strength. That is a prison with no walls. Real masculinity is not performing in vulnerability. Real masculinity is sitting across from another person and saying, I am not okay. That takes more courage than silence ever will. If this described you, the problem was never that you needed too much. You were taught to need nothing, and you were so good at it that everyone believed you, including yourself. Subscribe to the Mind Codes, because understanding this is where it starts to change.